How's it going, everybody? It's Eong here with a Metal Gear Survive news update. The following information comes from the latest issue of PlayStation Dengeki magazine, which features an interview with a Metal Gear Survive development staff member, who shared some information about the upcoming title. The information was later translated and reported by website PlayAsia News. There is a lot to talk about, so let's just dive right into it. The first question of the interview was, what kind of game is Metal Gear Survive? The developer replied with, we're using the world and action of MGS5 TPP, but based on an up to 4-player co-op game, using the charm points of Metal Gear such as its stealth action mission base, but giving it a twist by adding a new element with a survival action twist, which we hope Metal Gear fans and non-fans will both enjoy. The topic then shifted to the development staff and who is spearheading the game. The developer confirmed that a lot of the development staff from MGS5 TPP will be returning to help create Metal Gear Survive. The developer was then asked, where exactly does this game fall in the timeline of the franchise? To which he responded, this happens directly after the end of MGS Ground Zeroes. This is something that is made apparent in the trailer itself. The next question was, who is the main player character in the game? The answer that was provided was quite simple. Players will be playing as a soldier straight from Mother Base. Speaking of the main character, the developer was then asked, what kind of world does the main character get himself tied up in? To which the developer replied, the world of Metal Gear Survive is nothing you've never seen before. I'm assuming they're trying to say nothing you've ever seen before? I don't know. Anyway, he said, it's similar to MGS5 Ground Zero side ops, but this game stems into a brand new timeline different from MGS5 TPP. Moving on, the interviewer asked, why has the main character been sucked into this mysterious world? The answer to that was, as Mother Base is being bombarded with explosives at the end of Ground Zeroes, a wormhole opens above the devastation that was Mother Base, which sucks up the main character among other things. Then, when asked, what enemies will we be facing in Metal Gear Survive? The developer responded with, there are creatures that never existed in the main timeline. Yup, no kidding. Now here's something interesting. When asked if players will be able to customize their main character, things like gender, appearance, equipment, weapons, etc., the developer confirmed the player will indeed get to customize their character. You'll be able to use several weapons such as the spear or bow from the announcement trailer. You'll also be able to develop your own equipment for your own style too. So character customization is something that a lot of people, myself included, expected with Metal Gear Survive. But it looks like we finally have official confirmation. We also have confirmation that players will be able to craft their own equipment, or at least develop them, perhaps in a similar style to Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain or Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Then we are back to a more obvious question. Will there be online multiplayer? The answer was, of course, apart from the single-player mode, there will be an up to 4-player co-op multiplayer mode. So, single-player and multiplayer modes confirmed. The developer was then asked for further elaboration on the differences between the single-player and multiplayer modes, to which he responded with, in Metal Gear Survive, your enemies are known as creatures. In single-player, you'll be able to stealthily maneuver around them, calling back to echoes from the main MGS timeline. You'll be able to do the same alongside your teammates in multiplayer. However, taking on waves of creatures in single-player will be far more difficult compared to online mode. So basically, you'll be doing similar things in either mode except by yourself in single player and with other people in multiplayer. The topic then shifted to the prospect of the main character having a home base of headquarters of sorts. According to the developer, as seen in the announcement trailer, Mother Base will become the starting base. Enemies will be surrounding the base and may attack at certain points. Apart from that, we cannot reveal any more at this current time. So short answer, yes, and this is a base you'll be defending from hordes of these creatures, as seen in the trailer. And it also looks like they have more to reveal about the base mechanics at a later time. The developer also refused to answer whether Metal Gears will be in the game, simply stating, we cannot reveal any information at this time. but considering that the title of the game is Metal Gear, along with the way Survive's trailer ended, I think it's fair to say that the answer to the question is yes, although whether we'll be seeing new types of Metal Gear or familiar Metal Gears remains to be seen. The interviewer then asked when we'll be able to see some actual gameplay footage, to which the developer responded with, "We are making preparations for that, so please look forward to future announcements." I think a safe bet would be Tokyo Game Show, which is coming up pretty soon, but we'll have to wait and see. The interview concluded with the developer being asked to make a comment for Metal Gear fans and readers of the magazine, to which he said, "We're bringing the highly enjoyed MGS5 TPP action and following it up with a little twist where you battle non-human creatures alongside a mass of difficult missions that you can complete alongside friends online. The game is smoothly coming along, and we hope MGS fans and new fans alike enjoy our brand new look of the franchise." Alright, so there you have it, folks. Some new information on the upcoming Metal Gear Survive. Thank you for tuning in. There is certainly a lot of interesting ideas being thrown around, but I also can't say that I'm fully on board yet, as I'm sure is the case for many of you. But I'll definitely look forward to some actual gameplay before making a full judgment, and when that day comes, I'll be sure to report back to you guys for those who might be interested. In the meantime, let us know in the comments below your thoughts about some of this new information, and to be further updated on Metal Gear news, stay tuned right here on Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Young out.